Oh, look at that. It popped up right away. Mr. Easy Dude. What are you waiting for, Gracie? This is a cake. Just fed him. It didn't have any dog food, but I put quite a dinner together for him. I forgot to go get dog food today.
Oh, you did? So I
Oh,
know you had that on the list.
yeah, they had venison, they had meatloaf, and a couple of hot dogs. I mean, they got a good meal.
They got a good meal, yes.
I'm having a piece of cake, and they're sitting there staring at me.
Hey, AZ's here, Russell's here. David and Laura at doing something, and here comes Mr. Joe.
Yep, Captain Joe's coming in. Hey, Ross. Go live.
How you doing, Joe?
I'm doing good.
Hey.
David had to step out for a minute, and so it's just the three of us right now.
Yep,
That's all right.
Oh, they'll be back. They had to go put some birds away or something. Put them to bed.
Yeah, it'd be 10 o'clock at night over there, right?
Yep.
Something
I
like that.
never give them any junk food there, AZ. Well, I shouldn't say never, but no, they got a good meal tonight. They had meatloaf, venison. Huh.
Yeah,
Hey,
mine got
David.
a good meal. They got chicken and broccoli. They were doing good.
Hey, Dominic.
Dominic.
Yep, I'm back.
How you doing?
Roasting.
Well, it's early there, isn't it, in the morning?
Yep, it is already 28 degrees Celsius at 9
Holy
a.m.
crap. That's like 90 some degrees, isn't it?
Yep, I think it's. Let me work this one out.
I see old Zelensky there from Ukraine is in the U.S. again, begging for more money.
Well, the thing of it is our government spends so much money on such bullshit. I'd rather give it to the Ukrainians to fight the Russians.
Yeah.
That war is probably inevitably going to come to us.
Yeah. 83 degrees already.
83. Okay, that's.
We had 96. We had 96 yesterday, and just before I went to bed last night, had a severe thunderstorm.
What time of day is it there, Dominic?
It is 9 a.m.
9 o'clock, and it's 83 degrees. Yeah, that's a bit warm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, David is back.
Yep.
And the humidity is way up. Humidity is.
We'll get a dehumidifier then. Stick it outside. Clean.
Yeah, I'll just take it outside. Yeah. It is absolutely. Yeah,
That's because we've trained them now.
Yeah.
Laura said hi to Dominic and Joe, and she went, neither of them answered me. So I said, that's because I've trained them right now.
So, Joe, did you get any chance to do any flying today, or you had other? I know you had your test.
He hasn't got
I had
wings.
the test this morning. By the time I got back, I haven't gone anywhere.
Now you have to stay away from young children for how long?
Well, I've got babysitting in the morning, and I called up and double checked. It's 12 hours from the time they inject you.
Oh, okay. So you're good.
Yeah, I can go get it back, and I don't have to turn the light on. I glow.
Hey, Z said, well, meatloaf and hot dog, onions and spice are poison for dogs.
Yeah. They didn't get a lot of that, but they did get a little bit, but
What is that?
That's Laura.
What's she learning, to play the flute or what?
No, that's her mouth. She's just making random noises for no reason.
No, I actually had someone's phone go burp.
Nobody's phone burped.
Well, that's the kind of noise I think the vibration makes, okay? And it'll probably be Dominic.
Yeah.
Hey, Dominic, are you always Laura's follow-up man? Is that what the deal is here?
41.
It seems
Okay.
that way.
Be enough to get myself a drink tomorrow. And some presents.
What drink are you buying for? You're going to Tim Hortons, aren't you? That's the only thing that's going to cost you 41 quid. Well, I managed to catch Laura earlier on when she ran off with my bank card.
Did she
Minimal-
use it?
No, minimal damage, 120 quid, 140 quid.
minimal. Ooh.
Didn't do that much.
Yeah, but see, Dominic says that, David, you're a lucky man because you're worth every dime you spend on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right there. I'm worth every dime. But she gets to spend it.
That sounds like a good deal, doesn't it, Dominic?
Yeah.
Actually, 2 items are not for me in there. They're for Matthew and Rebecca. In fact, I better say, I'm gonna quickly, while I remember.
Shoot. Where I was at today, I could have got my labs done for Friday.
Oh.
But you gotta go back.
I'm not going back till Friday. You know, I was just doing Friday morning. That's my own fault. I should have asked, because I've got the thing right up there, probably telling me to go get the labs.
Oh,
I'll tell him I was just in the hospital less than a month ago. He's got the same labs there. He could use those.
that's right.
I've been stuck enough.
So as the
It looks
polls,
like
sorry,
go ahead.
I was going to say,
Go ahead.
as the 2 polls weren't here last night, I was going to share a few of the
Highlights.
AIs we made.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
New one for Laura.
Yeah, that's good for Justin. Check the messages.
That's our cockatiels when we let them out.
Little bit
That
of
was-
explosion, yeah.
Because you were doing them in Bing, weren't you?
Yeah.
How did you? What did you use? Because I tried the word explosion and it said no, you're not allowed to use that word.
I just
was
put
trying to
explosion.
replicate. Yeah, it just got the shits.
Yeah. Mess with us British and we'll send over the cockatiels.
Yeah.
Because I did a few as well. I did some last night while I was waiting for the storm to die down.
Right. I'll be right back.
BRB.
What's up?
Hey,
Hey,
Jack.
Chuck.
Jack,
What's up, boys?
hey, how are you
Hey.
doing?
AFM, away from Mike.
I have to spend part of my evening doing work, which kind of sucks.
Wow.
Yeah, I've got a presentation to do tomorrow afternoon, so I kind of got to polish it up this evening. It's actually it's a webinar, so I will be doing like YouTube kind of stuff.
Tubi, huh?
Kind of. I mean, you think I could handle being on camera and just doing
On
stuff
Zoom.
that way. Seem like second nature, right?
Yeah, I hate it when you have to use Zoom and there's no chat. Zoom that doesn't go to YouTube.
Yeah. Anyway, gotta get that sorted out. It's not very long. It's only like, I don't know, 20 minutes. 20-minute presentation on a product that was introduced earlier in the year. And then it's probably for an audience of about 400 people. So, it's more than usually watches my stuff.
Yeah.
For now.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
Justin will be in soon.
Paul, you have any snow? Do I have to look forward to snow? Because you get it first.
I'd love a bit of snow. It's 83 degrees already.
Yeah, 33 Celsius.
No,
Stop showing off.
We're 83 Fahrenheit currently right now, and we had 96 yesterday.
Jesus.
And we had a great thunderstorm to finish the day off at least, so that was all
Of
right.
course you did.
Turn off the 30.
All that energy has to get dissipated.
Yeah, and it was very interesting to watch. Oh, here he is.
What's up?
Yo.
Uh,
Yeah. So
what the hell was I doing?
I'll be much more chill tomorrow for sure. And maybe I can resume editing again because I feel bad. I haven't made much progress. I really want to get the whole. I don't know if you guys. I guess you guys don't do that kind of shit. Like if you do like a series, of videos, it's nice to get them all put together and then just start releasing them. Be working on something else while you're releasing the other ones that are already all done and ready. You really just do that to me. My God, you did it. Can you guys hear me? Am I gone?
Yes.
Okay. Lori messaged me and killed Zoom. I thought. What's up, Joe?
What's up?
Well, there's Paul.
I don't know. Disappeared for a minute.
Ugh.
I'm driving and I can't share my Ring dash cam, or I would. It'd be kind of cool. It'd be really cool if I could stream this thing.
What's up, David, Andrew? How's it going?
I wonder if there is a way to like stream like the Zoom cam.
Try.
Probably is a way.
But the only way you can do it is screencast, and screencasting you could do with
Yeah.
Prism.
Yeah, right. I mean, I was thinking of that too. I could do it. I could literally screencast, share it with like anything, but not gonna. You probably use a lot of resources and make everything else. There's gonna be so much bandwidth being sucked up by all that stuff. It'd probably make everything else work really badly.
Now, do you use a lot of AI?
Me?
Yeah.
Because we had some fun yesterday.
I know you guys did, and
We had some real fun.
I was taking the piss out of. Yeah, I'm not an AI guy. The only AI that I use is DaVinci's audio stuff, because DaVinci has audio repair stuff that gets rid of like background noise and stuff. And I'll use their artificial intelligence to clean up my audio, because that benefits me. But nothing else. I'm not into letting AI create shit for me. It's not my style.
Well, David and everybody, they were using the hell out of AI yesterday, weren't you?
Yeah, I know. We were talking about one of the.
We went off for about 2 hours on that tangent.
You guys did. The concern I have with AI, and I know it hasn't been really addressed yet, is the legalities of it all. And I think that's
the liabilities of using it. Yeah.
There is. Well, I fear that.
I did look it up.
You're
Yeah.
only worried that the great British cockatiel is going to come and kick your ass.
I did look it up. I looked at the terms of service
No,
for
I'm good.
and as long as it doesn't infringe a copyright and doesn't and isn't in any way harmful or degrading, the prompts that you do, and it's not using an image, cloning an image. If you do images on your own, such as what David did, then you are free to use it.
Okay, so if you use the AI to manipulate something,
in their current
you can manipulate.
terms.
Yeah, I think I understand this. You can manipulate your own stuff, and there's no issue, right? You could manipulate your own stuff, pictures, video, whatever.
Well, yeah, like we were talking yesterday, the problem is kind of still a big gray area because there's been no regulation set in place for AI anywhere at the moment.
Yeah, and I'm sure that will change eventually. So I just
as I say, in the current format and in the current terms of service for Bing, you can use it just as long as it doesn't infringe on someone else's copyright. In terms of you can't Mickey Mouse or that sort of thing.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, that's an actual, that's a trademark.
Can't do anything that also will abuse or degrade someone.
Of course. Again, that's like, that stands to reason. But I find all the AI stuff looks kind of like similar and cartoonish. That's why I'm not really into it. I just don't.
But see, what you can do is once you decide on the prompt, you send the prompt, but you can also add qualifiers to it and add like a filter. So if you want something to come out realistic, you've got to tell it to do that by putting it by putting the filter or filter prompt on there. And you can get it more realistic. You can do it in an anime style. You can do it in various styles, but you have to prompt it and direct it to do that.
Right, because yesterday
by adding the filter.
Sorry, I talked over you guys.
No, I was gonna say because a lot of the ones yesterday everybody was doing were all like real cartoonish type, almost like caricature type drawings.
But that could be fun with like I could see value in that as a vlogger, to have like a video opener that makes use of like caricatures of me and Lori.
Yeah, it's good for thumbnails too.
But I mean, like, no thumbnails, no. well, maybe you think so, but my thumbnails, I like them to be. I'm actually fuck AI. My thumbnails are better than anything AI can make.
Hashtag fuck AI. Yep.
Well, oh yeah, hashtag fuck AI. Because like I actually enjoy the challenge of creating thumbnails now. I mean, I've found a way to do it on DaVinci and it's okay. And I'll just keep working on my craft. This is all about, I know you guys are probably rolling your eyes. It's just for me, it's like it's the challenge of doing something. It's like, okay, can I pull this shit off or not?
Well,
And I think
personally,
that's what
AI
it's
is
about.
not really a problem for personal use, but as far as professional artists go, it's definitely going to kill that industry because why the hell would a company pay somebody to draw them up
I know.
a drawing when they could go to an AI and it spit out 1 million images and then they can just choose one, you know?
In like 5 seconds, you know.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, not paying somebody $100 an hour to do it. Right. I mean, it's gonna be, yeah,
I
it's
mean, when it comes
problematic.
to animation or anything, like even making video games, I mean, they'd be able to, once AI gets so sophisticated and quick enough, I mean, it would kill half the video game designers' jobs because they don't need those people to sit there and design characters. They could just have an AI spit out it all in a matter of, a couple hours or minutes. There's a lot of sectors that are going to get affected by AI. It might be in a good way, it might be in a bad way. It's hard to say. Still too early to know. Everybody's still there, or is it just me?
Yep.
Yep.
It was
Yeah,
the-
I've
Uh,
just got messages. I've got messages coming at me thick and fast from different
Fuck, everybody
platforms.
went quiet, like real quiet. I was like, oh shit, did I get disconnected?
No, David's putting the birds to bed.
The birds are to bed. I'm just editing one of my pictures.
Oh,
So how's the TV working out for you for a second monitor there, Justin?
Fine. I'm just waiting for my monitors to come in. They should be here tomorrow, hopefully. So
Would you order a new monitor?
I got a set of two, yeah, matching ones,
Oh,
27-inch ones.
oh, okay.
Instead of because the problem is the NVIDIA software for video games, it's really finicky if you have mismatching screens,
Yeah.
like screen sizes and stuff in different resolutions. And so I have to have matching monitors or same size monitors. So it was
I
actually
missed a lot of this. I'm sorry.
it was cheaper to buy a set of them because they had a deal if you got a set. So
Oh,
Always better to have matching monitors for multiple reasons. When you're
well, like I
playing
said, my
for
NVIDIA
video editing.
software, it goes haywire when you have multiple resolutions and shit,
Yeah,
different size
that's
screens.
that's why I thought it was cool just to get the big ass curve monitor, but there
hey,
are
Joy.
advantages to having split I guess it depends what your workflow
That's
is.
right.
Like depends what you.
Well,
What's up,
there's a
Jay?
way to take a
What's that?
like a large curved monitor. You can make it two monitors. A lot of them
Yeah, I'm
have
sure
programs.
I'm sure you
Uh,
can split it, like virtually split it.
Yeah, there's a virtual bezel you can put in between them and turn it into
Yeah.
two or three screens.
Sure. But for me though, I mean, most of the time I'm using the curved monitors because I'm editing on DaVinci. So to have all that space to be my for editing, it's great. So I'm kind of cool with it. But when I work remote occasionally, then maybe I want to consider splitting it up for that. That would make it more like what I have in my office at work, which is like two big ass monitors, blah blah blah. But yeah, but for what you're doing with gaming and stuff, you're right. NVIDIA likes things to be the same, and you'll get better color on the two monitors the same and all that stuff.
Well, that was one of the problems we had. Like when I had the three monitors, one of them was a different size. And me and Sean were having hell trying to get the NVIDIA software to recognize one of the larger screens. I kept wanting to revert to the smaller one. And it was just playing hell with it.
Have any of you guys ever used a spider to get your color set right on your monitor? Out of
No.
curiosity. I was
Not
thinking about
offhand,
getting
no.
one. pretty serious, but like basically buy a device and it helps you get your monitor properly calibrated for your colors. At least you know when you're editing your colors are spot on. It's kind of cool.
Hey, Dan.
And moved.
I was to say, has he come in and
Andrew, Dan,
Yeah.
first thing you said in my chat.
Dre's in the house there too, so.
Yeah, see him in there learning, like always. You know.
he's
Best
learning.
dressed,
Yeah, we gotta
best
teach him
dressed
stuff.
dude in the drone community. Good old Dre. It's taking the Justin taking the piss out of Dre again.
What's up, Dan?
Funny.
Mm.
Trying to decide if it's burger night before it's Chuck works on presentation night. So Paul, you flown any ships lately, or is that all over for the season?
He is not in his chair right now, Chuck.
Oh God, I don't want to know
I
any
can't
more
see.
about that, Dan.
I can't see. Can't see. I'm just driving.
You know, earlier on Laura's channel, Paul decided to come in the chat and talk about he was on the toilet having Hershey squirts.
Are you serious? Really?
Yeah.
No, he said he's stuck in the toilet
Yeah.
purposely.
So we thought he was like literally stuck in the bathroom because he was like, I'm stuck in the bathroom and I can't get out or something like that. And so we literally thought he was stuck. So we were trying to figure out how to get him some help.
Well, you
And
take
it turned,
Imodium or what,
They,
clean them out,
Yeah.
right?
yeah, it turned out he was just
Oh,
having bathroom issues.
that's yuck.
Yeah.
Sick. Oh shit. Yeah.
Well,
Yuck.
come on.
Welcome to the zoo.
Come on. There you go. I feel. No. There you go, Lynn. There's my little boy.
Oh, look at this shit. Ever come to a slow. When does the city have traffic? So sad.
Get up the road. Chuck needs to get through.
That's right. This feels like the M25.
No.
I know
They're
I
putting
got a
pen
bus trying
display
to kill me. God, I wish I could film all this shit. Okay, come on in, boss. Might as well. You're bigger than me. You win.
Chuck, there's that many hold-ups and cars at a standstill on the M25. They're putting parking meters in.
The M25.
So,
I remember when Lori and I were on we were supposed to avoid the M25. We were advised to basically take an alternate route, and Google re-navigated us onto it. I couldn't change it. And I was like, oh shit. And Lori was like, what? I said, we're getting on the M25. We're going to die. And she's like, what?
I tell you what, it's a whole new ballgame on there. It's the only motorway you see articulated lorries go from the 6th lane over to the 1st lane and off the junction at the very last minute. A bit like Euro trucks driving.
That is seriously insane. But we never witnessed anything like that. We were lucky. Our M25 experience was okay, but that is insane.
yeah, it sounds like I-4 and
it's kind of like, but
I-4 is just
Justin,
always
like,
at a standstill.
but yeah, imagine like driving I-4, but they put you on the other side of the road and on the other side of the vehicle. And here, deal with this. You're like, oh shit.
When you're not used
for you
to
and me.
that.
That's how it feels. It's like, oh shit, even worse than you could
I'd
imagine.
have the same problem at the other end.
Yeah, right. And that's a fair statement. I mean, you would. So, that's why we had so much fun. Like when we were in England and we were vlogging, it was fun to talk about driving on the other side of the road and stuff.
Do you know what really puzzles me about the M25? You cannot speed on that road because it's always traffic. There's always a traffic jam, an accident somewhere, or someone's wheels gone bouncing down the road. Yeah, and they put average speed cameras up there
all over the place.
Yeah, it's like seriously, that guy just did 5 miles an hour. Book him.
Yeah, they started
You ain't going
in
any
New York
faster.
State. In New York State, the governess has decided it's a good idea to put up portable speed cameras in construction zones and move them about on a paid road. You're already paying to be on this road, and now they're gonna if you're speeding, they're gonna spank you without having to be there. It's awesome. Not so. How do the average speed cams work in England? I never seem to get a ticket from one yet. So, I mean, I must be doing something right. But how do they work, David?
Yeah, they just check your speed between two cameras. It's very rare you get caught on them.
It takes your speed between two cameras. What does it time you from camera to camera and make
Yeah.
it knows? It's basically
It's
like
a
click,
blend
click.
lamp.
You took 60 seconds to go a mile, so you're going like a mile an hour.
Yeah. Lance.
Okay, fair enough. Are you going 60 miles an hour? I mean, I said a mile an hour. I meant 60 miles an hour. I misspoke.
60 miles
Oopsie.
an hour, 1 mile a minute.
I misspoke. Yeah, all right. A mile a minute is 60 miles an hour. I misspoke. I'm sorry. I had a conversion glitch in my head for a moment. It happens. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Anyway, okay, that makes sense. They do something similar over here, but they paint lines on the road. So somebody in a helicopter, or probably you could use a drone now, you could time how long it took for a vehicle to go from one line to the next, and you could get the average speed that way. Same thing, but not automated. Only a few states do that stuff. Quiet on here.
Yeah.
First we were all talking, now nobody's talking.
Yeah.
Funny how that works.
Hey, I'm talking. I'm walking.
Walking and dog.
Yeah.
You escaped the bathroom, Paul. It's good.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, after you fill that toilet 4 times,
Jesus.
No, 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 no,
Oh
no.
my God, that is too much.
it's like being in battle and you run out of ammo,
Happens on my stream.
This sounds like the time before the colonoscopy.
Oh yeah, but this stuff was heavy and solid,
Yeah.
This is going the wrong way.
This is really
This has gone
to
down the
stop right
pan.
now.
Yeah.
We are going down the toilet.
Yeah, especially when you gotta squeeze it out of you, you know what I mean?
Jesus. Really sorry.
As long as you're on the toilet and your pants are down, you're fine.
Yep.
Because you can't reach your feet to wipe your feet.
No. Well, for everyone's I have to take what I call clear out pills, every couple of weeks because I haven't gone. And then it builds up. I took them this morning, it builds up, and oh man, here we go.
Christ.
Hey, here's
And
one
then
for you
the
guys.
damn wall just breaks.
Let's
Yep.
just change the subject slightly.
Can we switch? Wow, lots of weather we're having.
Right, no. Let's
Yeah, well,
go.
I had a pretty big
No,
thunderstorm.
if we're going to go in the gutter, let's go properly in the gutter.
Hey, Dominic, have you got any snow there?
Yeah, we.
Yeah,
Probably,
we need to change this subject because this chocolate eclair don't look too good anymore.
Okay.
no, probably not.
Our former Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, during the days of COVID, had plans drawn up to invade the Netherlands to get the vaccine.
Yay.
He
Right.
actually had the plans drawn up that we was going to go to war to get the vaccine.
Did you really just go down the political path from like?
Yes, he
going
did.
from
Oh,
the
David
toilet-
does that quite easily.
Well, I'm trying to
Yeah.
take it out the gutter, but I kept it in the gutter by mentioning Boris Johnson.
Yeah, well, Boris
Okay.
and Donald are like separated. They're like brothers from another mother. Crazy mother, but a different mother.
I'd rather have Donald than Boris.
Careful what you wish for. You can have them. I mean, no, maybe others will disagree, but I'm like, take them. You can have them. Take them both. Take both of these freaking geriatric dumbasses that are running for president in this country. You get them both. There. That's totally I'm not picking a side at all. Actually, I'm picking both sides. Start over. Can we get something? Can we get somebody that's under like 70 years of age to start? You know, that would be nice. He's not a relic.
This is what happens when you put $1 in the political meter.
Anyway, okay, we'll stop.
There we
I'll
go.
stop now. But I mean, really, it's super frustrating. We can't get somebody more youthful in office. I mean, I'm not saying like wet behind the ears youthful, but like Jesus, 50 maybe? That'd be nice. Anyway. So yeah, we got out of the gutter with that. Good move, Dave. Way to go, David.
So did anybody go doing any fly today? I got 2 ships today.
Nah. No, I had
Oh,
no
I asked
check.
earlier. Nobody. Yeah, that's what I was trying to ask
Well,
earlier.
all I was able
away.
to do was take a photo of it at sunset, and that's all I could get out before everything just blew up.
Paul, do you ever experiment with a higher frame rate? Like film it like,
No, I shoot everything auto.
why don't you try like higher frame rate, like 4K 60 or something? Why don't you mess around with, and you can leave it in auto, just do 4K 60, higher frame rate.
I don't know how to change it.
I don't think the problem
Outta
is too
here.
is Windows Movie Maker actually doesn't do
And that
4K.
movie maker won't like it. I think.
Oh,
That's
well, if you use a
unfortunate.
real program, you could make this stuff really cinematic.
Oh, well,
and
all the
slow
other
down.
programs, this is the godfather of programming because Movie Maker was it.
Well, now it's SH it.
Well,
Yeah,
would
good point.
would you say your grandfather was shit now or what?
My grandfather's not a video editor.
Good
It's
point.
not even Movie Maker anymore. It's like was it Clip Champ or Clip something?
Oh God, what was it before? There was like, yeah, you're
They
right.
changed
was,
it. No, they've done a new one now. It's called Clip Champ or
Well, I heard they sold
something
it to
like
a
that.
group of doctors and they called it Snip and Clip.
The first video editor I attempted to use back in like probably 2007 was Video Studio X10 or something.
What's up, BBR?
Yeah.
And oh my God, it was so slow. It was
What?
like
Shut down.
that single-handedly
It's on the bottom.
had me try DaVinci, and then it's like DaVinci doesn't have any music. What do I do for music? And then
It's got parrot
DaVinci
claws.
was slow.
They've
on
changed
my
it to that.
computer.
Yeah, that's parrot.
Anyway,
claws.
this is
Look, they'll say
frustrating.
no.
Well, Paul, if you can edit 60 frames a second on there, you could film in 60 frames and then you can literally slow down your footage as much as half speed.
Well,
And then it
I
would be
speed my footage all
cinematic
up.
and that makes all your little herky jerky movements more herky jerky and slow it down and
I-
it gets more fluid. And
I don't
smooth.
fly herky jerky. Everything is smooth.
Why am I seeing that?
Oh, it's an arrow.
Okay.
So now some of the guys, I would imagine FPV flyers, they should be doing that.
No,
Because
the
just
FPV
by
is
the
a totally
natural,
different.
by the natural flying they do, that they're kind of,
FPV is a whole nother arena, though. It's a different,
Oh, I know.
different. Yeah, okay. He's like,
FPV is exactly what Dominic's in love with.
Yeah,
are you going to the dark side, Dom?
don't know. Well, I
Nice.
well,
Nice.
I'd love a chance at it, but I've just got to save up my cash to get some.
Uh,
Yeah. Well, there's
I'm
some
good
pretty
at
good
I'm good at
FPV guys that
soldering.
would help out. I'm not one of
I'm
them.
good at soldering, so that's a
What?
that's a
Oh, that is a
Well,
huge plus. Yeah.
what you want? What? Alex? I don't know.
Yeah, if you can solder, you're halfway there. That's part of it. It's a big part of the FPV thing.
yeah.
Then just learning the fly manual, which is
I just
no
yeah.
easy thing either. Sounds like a good plan.
Oh, look at Vader.
Oh yeah, my little buddy.
Still
Yeah.
still fly your camera drone if you want from time to time. Mix it up,
I
Dom.
like that.
Joe, did you hear anything about your drone you sent back? Anything?
Yeah.
Nothing yet.
Which one did you send back?
Air 2S.
Oh, is that the one that dropped out of the sky on you?
You're
No,
such
that's
a
the one that
It's gimbal
I
there.
bought it in the community from somebody, and
Yeah,
after about 4 months, I started having a gimbal problem.
boy, you do.
Interesting.
And 3 battery issues.
That's right. The Air 2 and the Air 2S still had the
Yeah,
Mavic style, like the Mavic and the Mavic 2 battery mount style, right? It was on top and snapped
On
in.
top, snapped
Yeah,
up.
they use the same batteries.
Yeah, well, it's not the greatest design in hindsight. Seemed okay at the time.
Well, the drone is
Whoa.
awesome. It's just if I get the gimbal to work, it'll be fine.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I know. You just want to make sure you keep an eye on your batteries. That's all. You don't want your batteries to get they get swollen, lose them.
Well, I've got 6, so 3 of them are getting ready to go away.
Yeah. Do you use air data to keep track of all that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, good
And
program.
the thing is I've got one battery that's got a real good swell in it. It's like Granny's rocking chair on the Hillbillies.
Oh, really? You set it on
And,
a flat surface and it literally rocks?
Oh, boy, does it rock. And
Yeah,
I
think
put that in there
that
and
one needs
flown
a
it.
salt bath.
Yeah, I've flown that around just to keep it by me to see what it was doing and checking the battery levels and everything with air data while I'm flying. I mean, with the app and the air data, and it's not showing me anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah,
you
but
wanna
what's scary is if it breaks connection while you're in the air, you're screwed. I would lose.
Then
That
means
battery
State Farm owes me money.
That battery deserves a salt bath
Yeah, it's about to.
and just say goodbye to it.
I've got 2 other ones that have a very, very, very slight rock to them that came with the drone from the guy.
Yeah, it's weird. My Mavic 2 batteries. The longest I ever kept a drone was the Mavic 2 Pro. I had that. Well, I still have one. The batteries are still just ruler flat on the bottom of them. But I think it's because of where I fly too. It's not super hot up here, so the heat really messes those things up over time. And then again, I haven't left them in my vehicle to freeze solid in the wintertime either, which is another way to kill them. I know when I've gone on vacation to hot places like Maui, I brought an empty cooler and I put the packs in a cooler without anything just to keep them like 70 degrees. They can't get any hotter. Kind of works.
Yeah, I'll show you guys what Lance posted in the chat. Share screen.
What he shared today. He was on Lance from the guy on drone. Lance, as in the guy on Drone Seekers this past Sunday. Lance.
No, he's up in Seattle.
It
Yeah.
probably was
Yeah.
Lance Cadena.
Yeah. I can't see the chat, but I was guessing there aren't too many Lances. Lance is a rarity in our drone communities. That's what I was checking.
It's a good fly through.
Ah, thought he was
I
going
thought
for
he
a
was gonna
strike.
get-
Boy,
Yeah, I thought he was
yeah.
gonna. Nice work, Lance.
Yeah, that's cool. What's that with the Avada?
Yeah, he doesn't fly regular FPV. It's an Avada.
Yeah.
Oh, he flies cheat FPV like me.
Mm.
Cheat.
Oh, he's going around the back.
Oh, where the machines are. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Into the office.
Good walkthrough.
Oh, they got a mini golf course.
There
Okay.
you go, dude.
Like a
Everybody
putt-putt
loves
in
it.
there.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting that when he came out the other door. That's a pretty cool little bowling alley. Got a little bar, little grill, little restaurant. Nice.
I like how no one's even flinching about it being there.
Mm.
They probably made an announcement.
Act like it's not there.
Very nice, Lance. Very nice.
Well done, sir.
Got to hover right at the end of the lane so you can watch him coming at the bowling ball right at you.
Yeah, at the last second, just pick it up a little bit, you know?
Go.
That was pretty cool.
Well, I mean, if you got somebody that's actually, a semi-professional bowler, all you gotta do is hover it right above where the ball's gonna be,
Yep.
because they're not gonna be bouncing the ball down the damn lane like a basketball. So you just got to get it if you could get it just a couple inches above where the ball would go right under it. Oh, that'd look cool. Coming right at you.
Well, what would be a good shot would be if you had two of them out there hovering, one facing towards the machines and one facing up the lane, and you could have the bowling ball come to it and then go all the way.
Oh, you're just selling that footage. Okay. I was gonna say, if you were just flying indoors just to fly in there, it don't really matter on your certifications because technically you're inside. So,
Yeah, he's inside. He doesn't need his license, but it's good to have your license.
well, he's selling it to the owner. The owner hired him to do that. So,
Yeah, but I'm not so sure under 107 if you're doing it for hire and you're not in flyable airspace. I'm
yeah,
not.
that is true. I wonder if that's a little gray area.
Yeah, I think it is because
I like grey areas. They're the ones you've got to
Because
explore.
technically, when you're indoors, they don't have any regulations over you.
nope.
So, I don't know. That's a good question. Joe's saying no, but I don't know.
December
I
1921.
think if you sell it, you still need your 107.
Yeah, because you're in a further into
Long
business.
before.
The second
I've actually studied I've studied the 107 course. So
How many
even
people?
though I'm living here, one of these days I might want to go over there.
Yeah, but Joe, here's my comment to that is, if you weren't going in there with a camera handheld, does that mean you've got to register? No.
Not a drone.
Yeah, but if you're flying indoors, it's kind of not considered a drone either. It's when you go outdoors.
No,
The
it's
FAA
still considered a
don't
drone.
own
It's not
space
considered
inside.
airspace.
Right. So, would the FAA actually have any
Control over that airspace.
control over that? Because
Is that, you can't,
Yeah, they keep-
honestly, I
It's
think
great
they'll
area.
try.
I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't doubt if they would try, but that is a good question though. if we actually had somebody that could
Because
actually
way
answer
back
that,
when
because
I took my
both sides make
107,
sense.
when I took my original 107 years ago, they said that if you fly indoors, you don't have to worry about anything. You fly outdoors, even partially your video is outdoors, then you do.
Hmm.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, it would be the it depends on how the what's the word?
Well,
The
somebody wants to put that on their community tab as a vote. It's a good
the
little,
line.
there you go, Joe. Put that on your community tab and ask
So it's
what the people think.
the
I'll find
line.
out the answer tomorrow.
That's actually a good, but that is a very good question though. Like,
The property line. I don't know how you do property lines in the US. But if the property line states that certain parts of the outside are still private property, it's still claimed to be private property. So I
Rod
don't
and
know
what?
how property lines
well,
go.
Hot Rod and Waypoint seem to think that the FAA wouldn't be able to do nothing.
Yeah,
I don't think
Private
they
property.
can. They may try. That's what I mean.
And I don't doubt that either. Like, I agree with you on that because, that's why they make laws so vague so they can twist them when they want
Yeah.
when they want it
yeah.
to fit
Laws
their
are so
narrative.
vague that they can try and manipulate the situation.
Right. They want to twist it so they can leave it open for interpretation so they can twist it
Yeah.
to fit their narrative when they come at you.
Exactly. That's the problem we have here. I've not butted heads, but
Because one way or
have a
another,
major discussion with them.
in one
Well,
way or another, the drone
Yeah.
has to be registered.
Yep.
Oh,
But
certainly.
Lance also admitted that he's gonna, on his final cut, he's gonna add outside video of the bowling alley.
okay.
Well, then
as I
that
said,
obviously
if the
that right
property
there
line-
answers
Yeah.
the question.
That part is,
As
but
far as
the inside is zero regulation because you can fly in your house and the FAA can't do shit about it. And it's the Dominic to your question about property line. The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled that your property and property line from an altitude perspective goes to the tallest thing on your property.
Yeah, it's usable
So whatever
air.
that
what they
tallest
could-
thing is and down, it is your private property. So realistically, if you're flying FPV in your yard and you're flying under the trees, you're flying you're in private
Yep.
property. You're not in airspace. I'm waiting for the lawsuit for this to happen over that specific issue to
Mike
tell the
said
government
something
to go
about-
fuck themselves.
Well, Mike's talking about something about they're talking about regulating indoors also.
Yeah, good luck with
Because
that because of
they
private
want-
housing.
on a lot of the
Well,
Benjamins. That's
well,
why.
see, when
Also, the Fourth Amendment pretty much is going to make that really damned hard because illegal search and seizure.
well, the thing
What
is,
gave
too,
them
is
the right to look inside your house to know that you were flying?
when Ray State Quads was trying to bring up the whole constitutional thing with their
Mhm.
argument in the Supreme
Yeah,
Court.
but they were making tons of different arguments.
But the only constitutional argument that I could, from my own just research, that I could conclude that you would have an argument for is art. So if you claim your footage is art, the government technically isn't allowed to regulate art because that falls under the constitutional protection. So
But that's only
that would be
photography.
the
You
only
can't use
argument
that-
I
you
could
couldn't
see
use
it
that
being.
term for video, though.
Hey,
But that's what I'm
Lance,
saying.
I want to see them try to defend that in court.
But
If somebody gets snagged on their property, their house, and they're below their trees, I want to see somebody take that one to the Supreme Court because I think the
And-
Supreme
and-
Court
and
it will
interesting-
slap their hands.
See,
like I'm
we
s-
have an interesting situation over here. The property line goes right to the street. So
but see,
you're in charge of the footpath.
my whole argument with the whole art
Sidewalk.
thing is the government's not actually allowed to regulate the price of art neither, or any kind of selling of art. So if I guess you had good enough lawyers and you claimed, well, this is my art, and I sold it to somebody as art, could they technically get you for it? But like I said, there was actually a couple of lawyers a few years ago that said they could make that argument
Hello, Andrew.
if they wanted
What's
to take
up,
it to the
Paul?
Supreme Court. That
So
would be a very
Lance,
valid argument.
And
this is one of those cases where two different cases sort of conflict. So this is one of those that I've been waiting for somebody to actually take this specific issue all the way to the Supreme Court, because that is the precedent for your property line is the highest thing on your property. That's considered your private property. I don't care if it's air, rocks, building, it doesn't matter. It's yours per the Supreme Court.
Because
So
when I was in-
somebody someday is going to push one of these cases, and that whole 12 inches thing is going to get stomped all over by the Supreme Court, and they're going to go tell them, go fuck yourselves. You
'Cause
only
I-
regulate from what we have defined as private property.
because similarly, when I was in New York, I watched a house being redone. It's like a trailer home pretty much on cinder blocks.
Mhm.
But on the east side of the property, when they redid it, they cut all the tree branches that were not on the property line right up on each side, both sides of the property. So you could just see the branches on the neighbor's house to the left and neighbor to the right. No branches on the other side.
And I'm not saying you're wrong, Lance. I think that's the way the regulation is probably written now, but I think there's a great chance that it could get stomped on because of the already Supreme Court precedent.
Yeah.
Well, the problem with Roy State Quads too is they're fucking whoever they hired as their lawyer, you could tell had no experience doing a case like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Because just the way he talked didn't sound like, you could tell it was a young kid. It wasn't a guy that has 30 years of law
Well,
experience.
it wasn't Jackie Giles.
Well, he just didn't articulate very well for a lawyer that was going in front of the Supreme Court. I mean,
They needed to push that property line issue. That's what he really needed to push, because that one is already a precedent that has been handed down by the Supreme Court. So it's a great argument and going, you guys already decided this part of it. So the FAA shouldn't be able to regulate whatever when it's on private property that you already declared is their property.
but then you'd be getting into the argument too, is it okay for you to do a video around somebody's house if you stayed underneath the roof, the height of the roof?
Yeah.
This is why they need to 100% give us that stupid shielded operations crap and put an end to all of this so that there is no conflict. Because right now there's a conflict between the regulation, if it is 12 inches like Lance is saying, and what is defined as your property.
Well, people like Vic Moss and Lance and a few others should get together and put something together and suggest, hey, let's put this in here.
But
I
like
really
I said,
think
Thinking about
To
a
the
government
bodies that be.
department, how are they going to listen?
Well, the
No.
other thing
they
too,
don't have to
Rod,
listen. The Supreme Court will.
The other thing too, Rod, is this affects more FPV flyers than regular drone flyers. You know?
100%, because regular drone flyers fly higher.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I've been waiting for this property issue. I've been waiting for somebody to get tagged in, and this issue in particular to get pushed up, because your argument is basically saying, hey guys, you already ruled that my property exists to this. So I was in my property. Their regulation doesn't come inside my house. Their regulation doesn't come inside my property.
Are you being sued, Rod?
No,
no,
I'm
he's
just
saying.
I'm just saying I'm waiting for something like this to come up, because I'd really like to see the Supreme Court rule on that specific issue.
I would love to see somebody argue the art point, to be honest with you.
That would be
Like
an
I said,
interest-
these two or
that would
three
be an
lawyers that were
interesting
talking
case.
about it, they said there is 100% factual argument for that.
So Lance,
You
the
have to have
argument-
money.
the argument about the 1 foot, that whole bullshit on private property is invalidated by the Fourth Amendment, the illegal search and seizure. So they literally can't do shit on about whatever you're doing on your property without a judge's consent. So they may do that, but there are things that can keep their asses out.
Yeah, but wasn't that one of Race Day Quad's arguments, though, that they brought up about the amendment issue and they kind of shut it down? Because they were talking about what if I'm flying in my backyard, and they didn't seem to give a shit about that. I remember him saying something about that.
Oh, you're not wrong, Lance. Yeah, they'll fight for the 1 foot, but like I said, I'd really like to see a case on that issue alone, because the Supreme Court precedent has already been set. That is what's your private property. So the federal government shouldn't be able to come in and regulate because it's private property. Given what goes on in the US and the way everybody is what's mine is mine and it's freedom and all that kind of stuff, the FAA'd have a
so
real
happy.
hard
If
time with
you-
the public.
I
making that
can
argument.
only speak for Australia. If you own that property, you can go to the property line and go up 120 meters. Here.
Wow, yours is different. Yeah, ours
Yeah,
is the
that's-
tallest thing. So I guess build a 500-foot tower on your property. You don't up to
Yeah.
500 feet.
What we really, really need here is Dre.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
Dre, yeah, Lance is probably. I'm sure Lance is right. I'm sure it's 1 foot off the ground, but there's a huge problem. There's a huge problem with the conflict over private.
But there's
property.
it's also a grey area.
Because
See,
from
the-
what I
the other-
understand, the FAA regulates high
So-
airspace,
so-
but nobody regulates below.
So
like,
so
2
is
foot.
the federal government going to come in and tell me I'm polluting because I'm cooking a barbecue and the smoke is floating in the air?
They probably would here.
It's called wind.
Yeah, but like I said too, that
But
was
here
one of-
they couldn't. So
that was one of Race Day Quad's arguments. So when they were in the court hearing, was if I'm flying in my backyard, they were trying to bring up this-
there were
and-
way too many things that were involved in that case, and I think that's why the judges
They-
just bailed on it.
Yeah, they didn't seem to really care about their
There was no
arguments at all.
focus. It was no focus on any one argument. It's like, here's a whole
No,
bunch
because they should have had a set of lawyers that had a lot of
of, that knew what they were
experience
doing. Yeah,
and would have, even if they weren't aviation, experts, they would know how to dive into it and understand
This-
it. And
Yeah.
this property line thing, basically what you're doing, and this is the way you win in the Supreme Court, is to tie your case back to something that the Supreme Court already determined and kind of go, hey, you guys already did this. All I'm arguing is that it's this, which you had already decided.
well, that's what I'm
you
saying.
will you will almost always win your case if you can do that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That guy was not very articulate.
No, he
Like,
wasn't.
you could tell he was very inexperienced.
Well, they were filing that lawsuit on a shoestring. They didn't have a lot
And
of
that
money.
didn't go to Supreme Court anyways. That only went to the
Because
district court.
it costs the same to file a lawsuit for $500.
Well, the
as
thing of it
$200.
is, it's not the cost of the lawsuit. It's the cost of the high-powered attorneys.
Mhm.
Right, they didn't
Yeah.
have the money for,
Because you'd have to pay an attorney $500,000 to $1 million to take a really
See-
good case.
See, Lance, that's an interesting question, right? Lance, I have the answer to that question. Their
Lance?
property only goes to the highest thing on the object, or the
Oh.
highest object on their property. So if you're above that, that's technically not their property per the Supreme
Would-
Court.
Would it be easier if Lance just comes on panel?
So if you're flying below their trees on their property, then yes, they
Andrew,
could-
your
they
volume is
potentially
real low.
could. Don't you love all this shit? There's a lot of gray overlap kind of stuff.
Oh, definitely.
Let's see, let me.
So if you're saying that you can't over the highest point of your property or a foot above that is not your property anymore.
Correct.
Well, in that case, then there'd be nothing to stop somebody buying a bit of land on one side of your house and a bit of land on the other side of your house and building up and building over the top and joining the two together.
Technically, that would be
Yep.
true. I don't
Is
know
that
how
better?
you get something 100. I don't know how you get something that high. I suppose. You
Well,
could, but
well, look at even the gun law in the U.S. Like, Arizona, the Second Amendment guarantees you that right. But you got some senator or whatever says, no, I'm going to ban all this stuff.
That's not going to hold up. Though.
States
But
like
yeah, they can try,
California, New York, Connecticut, and Illinois.
Where's your microphone at, Andrew? Is that?
Right here.
I can hear him fine.
It's not working good.
Let me try to come back.
It is
in.
a bit low.
Let me try to figure out.
Well, it's not only low; it's a little bit muffled.
Oh.
Oh, well, that didn't work.
So, anyways, Lance, I've really been sort of chomping at the bit for a case to show up that was just purely a property fight case. Because I think they would win it because the Supreme Court has
better?
already determined
better.
what your
Yeah.
property is. It's
Well,
just
at
like
some
a-
point in time, we're going to hear more about it. I'm sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just
yeah.
like a city.
It-
It's just like a city can't rezone. A city, if you have a house, right? The city can rezone it to try to make you tear your house down, but they have to give you something for your property. It
Have
would
to
be
buy
a
you out.
similar. It would be a similar kind of thing in this instance too.
Yeah, because
We've
there's
had that issue here. Where you have
Uh,
where
I would make the argument
they
if
buy
the
you out.
if the FAA wants to regulate a foot off of the ground, then they need to pay me a fee because it's my property.
because there's a new development going in Hilton Head, and this little old lady will not sell. No matter.
Want to do
how
that one,
much
Lance?
she
That'd be a
says,
fun one. We should
matter
we
how
should
much
literally
they
all
want her
sue
to.
the FAA and go, "Hey, you owe us money.
They
You're
claim
regulating.
their
You're
line
regulating
goes-
our property."
She claiming their line for the development goes through her yard. And the edge of the line goes through her house. So that's what they're arguing about. It's
Hmm.
similar thing.
Development company's a little different though than
Yeah.
government. Because government can technically do eminent domain on certain
Yeah, they
issues.
can, but they still
if
have
it's
to.
considered
they-
like a national
They
security.
still have to
type thing.
compensate you.
They still have to compensate you. Yes, correct.
Because what's his name that played Medea from Medea's Halloween? He's
So I guess.
He's
So I
paying-
guess the FAA has declared
he's
eminent
paying for his-
domain on the air around your house.
he's the one paying for her lawyer, big time lawyer, because he had brought in a even better lawyer than the public defender she had.
I don't know about you, but I haven't seen a check from the FAA for compensating me
Public
for regulating
defenders-
my airspace on my property.
Public defender's only job is to plead out. That's all they ever do.
Are you okay, Joe?
Oh, yeah.
Gitchy's
Hand hurts.
asking
That finger right there.
He's doing exercises.
because
Yeah, I
Gitchy's
think he's
asking because you're using
exercising.
a stress ball.
Yeah, that's my exercise ball.
Oh, is that a
Okay.
boob?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul's working
That's
on
it.
his
Well, believe me, that would
refund.
take my stress away.
Yeah, making some more trees.
But Justin is correct. That lawyer did not know how to argue correctly.
No, I listened to that whole recording of that court case.
He
Dominic.
should have drilled that whole thing on property rights. Seriously, just property rights and what is property and what is the government.
You don't.
and drill it down so it makes sense to everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's the problem. So much of this stuff comes out and it's all in legalese and it takes a long time to figure it out.
Sometimes it'll take 3 weeks for one lawyer just to interpret what was put
It's
out there.
licensed the product key.
So
despite
anyways,
they were picking legalese.
You can see how I would you can see how you can see why I'm kind of excited for a case like that is limited just to that to show up, because there's conflict between
Rod,
regulation.
Corey just put into the chat the Florida statutes come into play. Do you see it?
Yeah, but we're talking about your own private property.
Right. Not somebody else's.
Yes. That was what that's what
Yeah,
I
it's
was.
an unwarranted surveillance act.
Yeah.
I think that one was more to keep the government from spying on you.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
But
local law
unless you've got
enforcement.
express permission from the landowner. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm kind of just skimming through it, and it seems like it's mostly law enforcement, but there is stuff about like companies and stuff.
Because there's been a few cases. There was one, I forget where the hell the state is. This couple basically had a junkyard on their damn property, so they flew a drone to look at it, and then the government was suing them, and they're actually winning. Last I knew, they were winning the case that it was illegal. It was an illegal search.
David, do you see in the chat from Gitchy?
You can limit it to your wife and for now.
Daniel.
Again, property rights laws in the U.S. tend to trump lots of other crap.
Hold on. The audio's messed up. Give me a sec. I might need to leave and come back in. Hold on.
And Mike's chat just caught up. What's up, Gitchy?
Was it just me, or
What's up, Mark?
did Daniel's head look white?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's using one of those filters.
It'll even blink his eyes.
So, anyways,
You look like you're feeling a lot better, Paul.
I don't
I'm
remember.
I had a nice clean out this afternoon.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
Oh, here we go again.
Okay, there we go. I can hear you guys now.
It isn't Daniel.
You were playing with AI, weren't you?
You got me, Skippy.
AI, ass and intestine.
You know, artificial intelligence, you know. Hodges, you haven't said a word.
Me, I'm just sitting there playing.
He's playing with his, he's making more trees.
I'm surprised you didn't. I'm surprised you didn't pipe in when we were talking about rights and property lines and airspace.
Corey, mano.
Corey.
Corey doing the Canadian thing there. So.
Corey, did you get snow over there, or you still got snow?
Just be glad
that
Laura is not got a computer on, because she'd have clipped that what Paul Hodges just said.
So this is one that would be an interesting argument against the FAA and their their 1 foot rule. Considering that the Supreme Court has ruled that your private property is to your highest thing. So by them regulating above 1 foot, they're essentially taking your private property. You can make this argument. It'd be an interesting argument and go, okay, you haven't compensated me. Where's my money? Under the Fifth Amendment, they're required. This is why that lawyer was fucking a jerk. He didn't know what
they're
the hell
not
he
going to
was
say they're not going to regulate below 2 feet. I mean, they can't. It's impossible. So I mean, if everybody said they're going to regulate below 2 feet in the air, there's no way.
I don't know what that case was with the shit. There's way too many cases on this.
Yep.
Let me just look up tallest.
Hi, Laura.
Hey,
Hi,
Laura.
Andrew.
Hello.
How are you doing, Laura?
You had to wake her up, didn't you?
Yeah.
She was already up, David.
Yeah, but she was being quiet.
Well, she's at. Look in the chat, David.
Yeah, but while she's in the chat, she's fine.
It's dream chatting. Because that's the latest thing from AI is you'll be able to transmit all of your brain activity even though you're asleep.
Wait, seriously? You can do
Yeah.
Come on.
Christ.
Yeah. Give it time. That'll be
Right,
next.
put your fishing rod away.
They're actually working on developing that because the people that have lost their movement and their ability to communicate, they're working on
You need a bath, man. You stink.
something on.
Yeah, they're working on the microchips.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the tech companies have a band you put on your head and it links
Hmm.
to your computer.
Yeah, you're getting a
It
bath
brings out
tomorrow,
a
man.
Computer app.
Yep.
They're working on it so you can actually talk to people.
Yep.
That's
And
kind of cool.
And then some other companies want to bring a chip in your arm to do that. Just underneath the skin.
Here's another one that some smart ass lawyer could use. So you can make the argument that the FAA is taking your property, and the Supreme Court's already ruled that they have to compensate. Like I said, there's some interesting conflicts between some of the FAA regulation and what the Supreme Court has already ruled on.
I mean, that's the thing.
So David, the birds are already in asleep.
Yeah.
No, I'm still awake.
Well, that's the queen bird.
It's something.
So, how
Yeah.
is it down there, Joe?
I thought it's an
Is that-
important question.
How is it down
Why have you
there?
emptied the bags?
It's okay. It was a pleasant day today. It was in the 60s.
Ooh,
It's supposed to stay that way for a couple of days, 60, 62, 60. The mornings are cold, like 38, but
I'd go fly if I were you.
well, I'm gonna do it when I can. It's tomorrow I can't because I'm babysitting. And then it says turning breezy and cloudy and breezy. So
Oh.
So David Gitchy says the crew loved David and the Grinch. By the way, David and Laura. So did you get to meet her flight crew? Is that what?
No. David the Grinch is a Grinch that I
Oh,
get you bought. Laura will share some pictures with you.
Oh, okay,
tomorrow.
okay. But so she named it after you.
Yeah. Because she tried to buy it for me,
Ah,
and I was having none of it.
So we've made her take it out.
So she had to take it home.
She's not a pilot, Mark. Flight attendant.
flight attendant. Yep.
But close enough.
Yeah. Don't
She's on
make
a
the
plane.
mistake I did. I called her an air hostess.
Oh, no, you can't use that term anymore.
What the hell's an
Dude.
arrow? What the hell's an
No,
arrow?
not allowed to use that term anymore.
The hell is that?
Dominic, read this paragraph. This came from another Supreme Court ruling of a case.
Yeah.
So is the FAA turning private property into public property by having the regulation at 1 foot?
Mm,
How's that for an interesting question?
yeah.
In this case, I think you would win because the Supreme Court's already defined that the FAA has to do it.
Rod, did you just write that?
No, Justin did.
I don't know.
Now there's a thing. So when somebody's sharing a screen, there's a thing called annotate, and you
Oh.
can
Yeah.
you can go into it and you can like draw on what they're doing.
Oh, God.
I'm
Like
still
put
trying to
little-
find the one about the tallest object. I'm still trying to find that reeling. I don't remember the name of it.
So if you annotate, it's like the telestrator on football.
Mm,
It's
Yeah,
like the
pretty
old
much,
Madden telestrator.
pretty
Yeah.
much. Same thing.
That's
Tell us
cool.
your-
Yeah, you sketch. It basically you can sketch with your mouse.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's like emojis, all kinds of crap you can put on the screen.
Laura, you sound like you want to move to Canada.
Wait, what? Bye.
Oh, I was opening a box.
No, you sound like you want to move to Canada.
Why
Why?
can't
I don't think she
You
wants
miss-
to move to Canada.
She misses Gitchy.
Gitchy
Gitchy
doesn't
don't-
live in Canada, Andrew.
She lives in
Oh,
Michigan
Michigan.
near
Oh,
Paul.
Michigan.
She lives
I'm
near
Michigan.
me in
Michigan.
Michigan.
Sorry.
Yeah, just
My-
around
I'm
the
at
corner from Paul.
US. I'm at the US. Sorry.
Well, don't mix us up in there with them Canadians.
Yeah,
Well, Michigan's up near the Canadian border.
yeah. It's,
go land?
Yes,
Already
we
have
are a
enough-
border state.
They already have enough problems of keeping their stuff on their own side of the border.
I've got I do have a message for you all though from
Mhm.
Gitchy. Go Lions!
hey,
Go Lions. They lost
Yes.
horribly the other day.
First
Lions
time
suck.
you've gotten smart since I've met you.
Did you see the Giants won last night, Justin?
Nah, I don't watch football. I just I get most of my highlights from everybody else talking about it on here. Mike's usually in the chat giving everybody updates. Mike can get you.
Hey, Night Train, you here?
Yeah. But you know,
Oh.
I don't believe you that get you met up with you guys. I think you're lying. You never showed us any picture of her.
She showed her hair. What did you want?
Well, you could add something, something a little more personal, like, her face.
Air hostess to air
Uh,
stewardess to flight
yeah.
attendant.
Why do they
Mark-
keep changing the names?
Mark White, you are correct.
Just
They
so
have
you're
changed.
aware, yeah, Gitchy has a job to think about.
I'm
so-
starting a new counter for David,
What's
Like
the
I did-
counter?
like I did with Tim with Beautiful. So every time he says, just so you're aware, I'm going to give
Just so
him a
you're
point.
aware.
Well, just so you're aware, every time that I say that, you've got to have a drink of whiskey.
Oh, so you want it to be a shot game?
Just so you were.
Yes. That would actually be kind of fun.
Oh, I can do 2 counters. Nice. David's just so you're aware.
Just so you're aware.
Keep one still on Tim, and
Check
now
your
this
messages,
one
Justin.
for David.
Yeah,
up.
check your messages. Another counter.
There you go. All right. And that was 3 times I've heard it so far.
Means you take 3 drinks of whiskey.
Just so you're aware, it was only 2, but now it's free.
Yeah, I'm giving you an extra one just because.
Just because you can.
I got Tim 9 beautifuls already since the other day.
With Tim, though, you need to have like
Oh, he's-
Jesus and stuff like that.
And
Oh,
then
oh my God.
What?
Bill's keeping a beautiful counter as well. Atlantic Adventures.
Tim has said it more than 9 times, I think.
No, we just started the counter the other day. So,
Shut up, Justin.
all right. And that's another one
Another
for David just because Laura.
Wait. What the hell just happened?
You better keep her under control.
You got
Uh,
you got credit for her.
Well, I've less of that. Thank you. Aaron.
David, you should already know because you're right there.
What is the world coming to?
Rod,
What
you
do
want to answer that one?
What's that?
What is the world coming to?
I think you see where the show's gonna go, okay? Let's get to it.
Going to hell.
Justin, check your messages.
Laura, pack it in.
Oh. Oh, how come
There's a new counter for you, Laura.
Go build your bunker and just go hide because it's going to hell.
Well, what I want to know
You
is,
can't go to hell if we're already there.
David, what happened to that emoji that you had about check your messages?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's not an emoji anymore.
You
No, what is
realize
it?
We have the new badge, don't we? Where is it?
Well, whenever there's a new
so-
counter, it's 25 cents for every time you offend. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
hey,
check your
Mark.
messages, Justin.
Oh, Justin's going to bill you.
Well, the counter's not free.
There you go.
Yes.
I like that one.
That's
like
the
it.
one you made last night, isn't it?
That's the one.
Justin, check your messages.
Oh my God, no!
And then
See what you wrote in there.
at the top, put
You should have a
Justin.
check your message.
What's great about my phone is I can scroll down and I can read the message without clicking on it.
Someone should have a check your messages count. I think that would be fun.
If I did that, I'd be rich.
Just so you're aware, Justin,
All right, there we go.
I won't pay nothing. Yeah. Just so you're aware, you're an American. You have no jurisdiction over here. So just so you're
Just
aware.
so you're aware.
You know what I
Check your
mean, yeah?
messages.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Just so you're aware.
Okay. Got it.
Justin Gitchy left you a message.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Now, Justin.
Daddy.
Yeah, it said check Laura's message.
Bob just called us Batman.
Yeah.
Batman, what?
What?
My son was talking to me. Okay, so apparently she got it into the cockpit.
Mm.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
It's a Delta plane.
Hey, Delta.
You edit it.
No.
cool.
That's neat.
Thanks, man. Yeah. What happened to everybody?
Lance, are you still in here?
Justin finally realised he needs to be quiet.
Oh.
So,
Lord.
Justin, did you actually tidy the bed for Sarah last night?
Yeah, I did.
Or did you mess it up?
Laura, I don't know if you can see this, but I saw this while I was shopping today.
Oh,
Is that a winter hat?
Yeah, it's a Stitch winter hat.
I'll see
Yay.
it in a minute when it comes on YouTube.
All right. And then I don't know if you guys remember any of these,
Dinner.
but apparently they're making a comeback.
Who?
Oh
Yay.
yeah.
Furbies.
Oh, Jesus.
Furbies.
well, the funny thing is, I went into Walmart yesterday and I looked for Christmas presents for the grandkids and stuff, but they had Ninja Turtles. I'm like, what the hell? That freaking thing's 20, 30 years old now, isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
Oh no, it's back now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost 30. They're all-
Yeah, I just
Well,
went, oh,
let's see.
ah.
Let's see when it first came out. Let's see when they were first introduced. Do we have any guesses on how?
I'm
how
going to say at
technically
least
old it is?
35.
Just so, well, the Teenage Ninja Turtles that we know came out in the 90s, but they was actually out before that.
Yeah.
I'm
Do we
gonna
have
say-
any
I'm
guesses
gonna
on what?
say-
I have the year right here. Do we have any guesses on what year it was?
I'm gonna say 1986.
Okay.
1985.
Okay.
1972.
Paul Murray,
Google it.
care to guess?
Yes.
81.
I'm going to say 1989.
All right. Paul, you want to
Mark-
guess?
1912.
There you go.
They're on the Titanic.
They had just recently found him.
Yeah.
Daytona, any guesses?
87. There. We'll
All
pick
right,
another
Joe?
80s date.
Any guesses, Joe?
He's on the phone.
He's on the
He's on the
phone.
phone.
All right.
So what's the answer?
So you guys were all close. May of 1984.
I said
Oh.
40 years.
I knew it. I knew it had to be something like at least 30.
40 years next year. You said 83.
Yeah.
I heard 85. None of you said 84. And a
I
comic book
said, well,
convention.
I originally said 86, but I said it's got to be closer to 40 years.
Because
It was
it-
premiered at a comic book convention held at a local Sheraton
Serious
hotel
question.
in Portsmouth, New Hampshire.
Okay, serious question.
Why do we care?
Exactly.
Hey,
Let's see, Mark.
I'm gonna share with you guys
Let's see.
a little short clip I think is hilarious.
I see Mark Googled the answer.
Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Let me turn the audio on. Let me turn it up a little bit.
Right. I'm not in the chat room.
Oh, these guys are quite funny.
Yeah.
Who are
sometimes.
these guys?
Okay, here we go. Are you
Yeah,
ready?
those guys.
hit.
They for yoga? Yeah, they're for yoga. 2011, a man named Lululemon came up with these pants. For yoga. Not one of you ladies has worn them to goddamn yoga since. Wear them to do everything but yoga.
What?
Just
Who
'cause they-
is that? Sounds familiar.
Now you
Funny.
need yoga pants on, okay? And I'm
Who?
not a pervert for looking at your butthole because I can see through your pants. Yeah. Maybe you're the pervert for not wearing underwears with your see-through pants. You ever think about that, sister? So why don't you
Good
back
point.
up and quit pulling them up? We can see your lips.
Okay.
No.
Spreading the gospel. Holy, can you ladies not feel that? My God. No wonder it takes you an hour to come. You got no circulation down there. Pants got your puss in a headlock, girls. It's trying to choke out your clitty. I don't know what yoga pants are. Are they for yoga?
Yeah.
Wow.
I love
That's
those two
funny.
guys. It's always
Oh,
something and she reacts to it.
Yep.
So Mark says the Furbies were introduced in 1998. I thought it was late 80s.
No.
no.
98.
I know that for a fact because my grandma had a big collection of them when they were popular.
Oh, the
Back in the mid 80s.
I've
Or
still
been mid 90s, I mean.
got one now, haven't I?
I don't know.
Got one. Yeah.
So
where's-
Daniel, you should go back and play with the AI thing again
Yes.
and dress Stitch as Santa Claus.
Oh my God.
Oh, we've already
So
got that.
jealous.
No
Oh.
need.
It's already been done.
It's already been done. We've already got it.
So
You do? So where is it?
Laura,
Yeah, let's
so
see it.
Laura-
You'll have to
So
wait till
Laura-
Laura's live because Laura's got one as a teddy bear.
Okay. Let's do Stitch.
She has a whole Stitch advent calendar.
You want
What
good-
you need to
I guess
do,
she
you need
really
to
likes
do-
Stitch.
You need to do the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as the
Okay.
18.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be
And-
interesting.
Ninja Turtles as the 18.
Yeah.
Isn't that with Ice-T? Not yeah.
No, that
No,
was
Mr.
Mr.
T.
T.
Mr. T.
Yeah.
Mr. T.
You ain't getting me on no plane.
Okay.
You did something to that burger. I'll have this one.
Turtles
Ice, you're gonna have to knock me out.
as the 18. Okay, join and create. Okay, need to verify my.
Let's see what it spits out.
Hey, let's see. Here we go. It is loading up.
Notice we're all letting Daniel use his credits.
Yeah.
So are you
I ran out last night.
what?
Ooh.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
run out, it just means it's going to be slower.
So I'm gonna share my screen, and there are, as always, there are four
Oh, I'm
options.
back up to 15. Awesome.
There are four options.
It's
Okay.
after 24 hours, it refreshes.
Here's the first one.
It's annoying that we only get 15.
Yeah, I'll get 15 too.
Hold on, let me just. There we go. Here's number one. Here's number two.
Hey, Donatello.
That just looks. That doesn't look too A-teamy.
We got two
No.
Donatellos here for some.
Yeah.
Well, who's the woman one?
Yeah, well, you've got to have the woman in there these days. Yeah.
Here's number three.
No. I don't think I don't think this has worked.
Here's number four.
I like that one better.
Okay, let's put dressed as the 18. See what that.
How about the 18 dressed as the turtle?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
I'll do that one after this one.
Isn't it amazing
But-
how much fun you can have with just goofing with AI?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's been streaming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon on YouTube for quite a few days now.
That looks a little better
Oh,
Here's one. Here's two.
because he's got the hat. What's up with the teddy bear?
Yeah,
No,
what,
but-
Where did this episode come from?
what
I
the
like
heck?
the teddy bear.
the bear has a fucking shotgun.
Yeah, I
I like the
see.
teddy bear there.
The bear has a fucking shotgun. Oh, here's number three.
How did you get a bear in the team?
That just looks like a boy band.
On this batch, number one probably looks best.
And then here's number four. I do like the boombox or the radio, whatever the hell this is in the corner.
Boombox.
And
Oh, the
here's
boom-
That's a
number four.
boombox.
Oh, this one's cool.
That one's
Uh,
kind of okay.
Right. It
Okay,
was
so-
not a boombox, that was a ghetto blaster.
Mm.
But I like the first one in that series.
That's technically what they were called, ghetto blasters.
Yeah. The boombox is sort of like an ovally round shape one and smaller. The ghetto blaster was massive. You put it on your shoulder and it was more like a bird perch for eagles.
Yeah, I know. I remember that.
Okay, so you
We had tape deck on.
dressed as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
All right.
like,
that one is
See
because
what
he's
the
got the
hell
hat.
Bing comes up with.
God, who was the guy that led the A-team? The old guy. He always wore the hat.
George Papard.
I forget what his name. I forget what his.
he had the white.
character
He had the white hair.
What was the character's name? Because it was George Papard, Dirk Benedict, Mr. T, and Melinda Kalia.
How is that the
that-
A-team
that-
dressed as
That just
turtles?
looks, that just
Yeah.
looks like Halloween costumes.
Here's number two.
It was John Hannibal.
Nah, John
Hannibal.
Yeah,
Hannibal.
there you go. Oh, come on. They got
Yeah.
daggers instead of guns. They're supposed to have
And
that
then
looks
guns.
like-
Harkless,
Right,
Templar
three.
Peak.
Oh, there you go.
And-
That's better.
Yeah, now that's the sort of thing.
This
I'd like
one's
to
more
see.
realistic, obviously. Now, the missing Donatellos. We got two Leonardos. We got a Mikey. We got a Raph. We're missing a Donatello.
Yeah. There's
And
no
here's
purple
number
there.
four.
No,
Yeah,
that looks like,
looks
that
like
looks
it's
like the
from-
turtles.
Why don't you
Uh,
do one for Dan? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with big boobs.
This
Yeah.
one looks like it's from one of the TV shows.
What? What did you say,
This-
Andrew?
This one looks like it's from one of the TV shows. Or a movie from
It doesn't look like A-team anything. Looks like
Oh,
yeah,
the
I agree with
turtles, but it
Rod.
doesn't look like A-team anything. At least with the guns, that looks a little more A-team. Oh, this should be bloody interesting. I wonder what kind of helmet it's going to put on their heads.
Yes. Yes. And what iteration? Because there's been like fucking 30 iterations, 30 fucking
And
seasons.
what color will it dress them in?
Yes. Yes. And I'll go back to taking one
It
question.
was If Rob remembers, there was the purple goo from Power
Uh-oh.
Rangers.
Okay, it's
It mixed them together.
Mighty Morphin, the original.
What? The
The outfits, Mighty Morphin.
You ain't getting up good.
All right. Here's number 2.
It just mixed the two. It didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what is up with my dude on the left here? Okay, now this one kind of fits.
That kind of fits, and the one on
You
the
have-
right fits.
You have the fucking, you have the outfit and you have the Power Ranger helmet.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
one on the
also-
right's the same way.
All it did was just mix the Power Rangers.
Here's number 3.
Yeah, it mixed them together as the group
Okay, it
mostly.
doesn't fit the prompt, but that's badass. That's a badass photo.
Hmm.
Okay, and here's number 4.
Gitchy said that her aunt went to school with George Papard.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Like George Papard.
So,
Just bought
so dress Stitch as a Power Ranger.
Ooh.
I just bought a jar of that grape apart.
Do we have any particular series requests?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
Mm. Will it actually put him in the outfit?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll adjust.
Or is it gonna do like the last thing and
Uh,
just mix the two groups?
Yeah.
You'll see a
This
Stitch
is
and a Power
fun.
Ranger.
I like being the AI guy.
Yeah, George Papard died at 94.
Yeah.
Oh.
How about
Dirk,
E.T.
Dirk Benedict had 2
Independence
lots of
Day?
cancer.
That's not bad, except for it didn't put the helmet on him.
This is adorable. Look at this.
Oh yeah, look at all the
It is.
helmets on the ground. Look at all the crap in the background. Holy cool.
You got-
Toy
you got
Story
fucking
and
Buzz Lightyear.
it's Buzz Lightyear, exactly.
I'm
Wow,
saying
that
that's cute.
that one's freaking interesting.
Here's number 3.
That one's not so interesting.
Here's number 4.
Colorful.
Look at this guy.
Oh, there you go.
I've seen this
there
one.
You, there you go.
How the hell did it get
that's what it
fucking
was
adorable.
before.
How the hell did it get Buzz Lightyear from that?
I don't know how they got Buzz Lightyear.
Justin, your guess is as good as mine.
Okay, so
Anyway, guys, you guys have fun. I'm taking off. You guys can.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me
That
guess.
last one was that last one.
Catch
you later,
what I
Paul.
consider the
I'll
right
see you in the
one.
morning.
What did you say, Daytona?
I said that one is. It seems to match what we told it to give us. The other
This one
three,
is my favorite. Absolutely. You said E.T. Independence Day, David?
Yeah, in Independence Day.
E.T. Okay, let's see. In
How many credits you got left? Jesus.
53.
Oh wow. Damn, David, you used up that many credits in one night?
No, we only get 15.
Yeah, I
We-
get 15.
It says, try a
Daniel might have
cat
bought
wearing a
something.
disco outfit.
Or it's
standing in a
charging his
disco
card and you
ball.
don't know it. Like you
Oh,
want another 50
wow.
credits? Only $200.
Whoa!
ooh,
David.
that is freaking
David.
interesting. Look at the ship.
Here's one. Here's
Looks
two.
like a bird. Oh, that one's kind of cool.
Whoa,
that one's
that
kind of
was-
cool too.
I love how he's sitting on a milk crate. Like that's just fucking wholesome to me. And you have the United
But it's the iconic scene.
It looks like they took a picture from the movie and just placed it on a ship from Independence Day.
And here's number 3.
Oh God, look at the head.
But what the
Rod, what the heck?
Oh.
what the fuck is this?
It's a space dino.
A space ET. If
I know
you-
space.
Be safe to put in the bathroom.
Oh,
See
okay.
this, Laura?
Sometimes there's something to be said for laughing at AI. Oh
You have-
God.
Do we have any
I
other
like that.
requests?
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes it gives extra fingers and
How
shit to
about
people.
E.T. and Stitch? Because they're
Oh,
both
E.T. Stitch. Oh my god, that's gonna be adorable.
because they're both
Uh,
aliens, aren't they?
We got the extra T. and
Leave
Stitch.
my Stitch alone.
Sorry,
Keep going.
Laura. I asked for
Laura, David started it.
Don't blame me.
You're the one that said E.T.
You're
What
the
about
one that
Stitch getting eaten by getting eaten in Jurassic Park?
Justin, don't you start.
Oh,
Oh,
And
this
if,
is
if that's a good
adorable.
picture, I want it for a poster.
Okay, where's ET? Because it's Stitch and Stitch.
Here's one. Here's three. Look at this.
That's that's at least got both of them. The first two were like Stitch and Stitch.
First two or the first three?
Yeah, that one. That's Stitch and Stitch, right? That's the only one with Stitch and
And
ET.
I love how they have the finger too.
Yeah,
That was a really iconic part in the movie.
but on the wrong character. It's supposed
Yeah.
to be on ET, not on Stitch.
Andrew, you've been quiet. You got any requests?
Yeah,
nope.
I just said Stitch getting eaten in Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, Stitch at Jurassic Park.
No, getting eaten in Jurassic Park.
Nah,
Well, yeah.
I like Stitch at Jurassic Park better. I like Stitch too much for him to be eaten at Jurassic.
Oh,
Well, what about
I'll
the
just do my
lawyer
own. I
that-
don't care.
Wait,
what about that? The
why
lawyer
ask
that
for
gets
requests
eaten
if you're
in
not
the
going to give them?
eyes?
All right, fine. Laura, avert your eyes. I'm going
I
to,
love
after this
Jurassic-
one, I'll do Stitch.
I've got Jurassic Park.
Like the movie?
Yeah, I transferred over from VHS. So I have it on digital.
Neat.
Or you could do Stitch flying a pterodactyl.
Never mind. Guess I didn't want to go all violent.
Cartoon.
These are
cartoony.
adorable. Look at these.
It looks like Stitch is a tourist.
Mm-hmm. You got the dinos in the background.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, this one, they had the logo perfectly. Look at this.
That's the logo.
That's cool.
That's
On all of them.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it had it on all of them.
is that alligator shell on top of his head?
I think
Or
that's
dinosaur
a,
egg?
a dino egg.
A raptor jaw.
All right, Laura, avert your eyes. I don't know how this would work. If this is gonna work, but let's see.
Has to work.
Maybe a Jurassic Park dinosaur. Stitch gets eaten by a Jurassic Park dinosaur.
No, I'm saying that I think it might be like too violent or something.
Well, it's
Mm.
creating something, so
Oh,
they're not too bad.
when Ohana means family in appetizer.
Daniel, you've got to save that. Save
I
it.
am.
That one that's kind of cute.
That's adorable.
Well, Stitch isn't
Oh, it's
eaten, but the other
David!
guy is.
It's David. Can we just mention how adorable Stitch is in this?
Well, all you have to do is just mention it's adorable to his it's a he, isn't he?
Yeah, Stitch is a he.
His number one fan, Laura.
Oh God, he's eating a sandwich.
Hey, look, Lilo was right
Uh,
here.
Lilo-
What the
Lilo's down
she's
there.
doing?
Wait, there might be two Lilos.
These
One
are
of them
gonna.
upside,
These would
one
make
on the right.
great T-shirts.
Oh God, yes. Oh, Hana means appetizer.
There's a whole family in the mouth.
And look, he's just eating spaghetti. And look, the cloth isn't even.
Makes you wonder what the hell AI did with that.
We
Yeah.
all agree that this one is the best one out of the four.
Yeah.
I think we can agree this one's the best one.
Oh.
Oh, I got one.
Okay, I'm going to share one. I typed in ET and Independence Day.
Okay, hold on.
Oh God,
So-
I want to see what
There we
yours
go.
comes up with.
Dominic, show it.
Daniel's
go ahead,
was pretty. Daniel's was pretty good.
Dominic, go ahead.
Hold
ahead,
on. Yeah,
Dominic.
let's see, Dom. Let's see, Dom. Oh wow. It's got a whole 80s aesthetic.
Yeah.
Why is
That's
ET always in a milk crate?
Oh, that's
He
what he
was
was
sitting in the milk
basket
crate
on the
on the
front of
bike.
that
Yeah,
bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the yeah. There you
Those are good.
Okay. Mine loaded up.
go.
Look how
Oh
cute these are.
God. Let me guess, you're a Giants fan?
What about ET giving Stitch an anal probe?
No,
I've already
Nah.
tried.
David.
It'll block.
I've already tried stitching porno and it flagged it.
Yeah, it blocks it.
Wait,
That's what I hate about these AIs.
Dom, didn't you say there was one that you use for that type of content?
Yeah.
I don't get why you guys have a problem with it. I've not had any issues with AI telling me I can't have it.
Okay.
I
Well,
even put explosions in and it comes up.
yeah. Let me go back, and I'll show you.
So Daniel.
Stitch
Yeah,
goes
what's
to
up?
a proctologist.
Try Stitch flying a pterodactyl.
Okay, you're gonna have to spell pterodactyl.
Yeah, I don't know how to spell pterodactyl. I'm like,
It,
yeah.
it starts with a P.
Hold on.
Yeah?
Ah, here we go.
PT.
I have an idea.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just
that's a pterodactyl.
and copy this. Damn it!
Mhm.
Come on, copy, you son of a bitch. Okay, there we go. Nope,
Uh-huh.
you don't want to work. There we go.
Right click, copy.
Now on a Mac, you can do Control C. Well, flying or riding a pterodactyl?
Okay, writing. Fine.
Doesn't
Don't worry.
matter.
We can do
Doesn't
fly.
matter. Should put it in the air either way. It's a flying bird.
We can do, oh, next up, I got a good one next.
Thank you, Mark.
It's not stitched in any way.
Oh, great.
Pterodactyl, right?
Exit this out.
Yeah, Pterodactyl.
Oh,
Interesting that it made the pterodactyl blue, like Stitch. I think all four of them were that way.
I love how this one has his eyes
Yeah,
and it's clawed too. Like that's
yeah.
cool. Oh, this one's my favorite. I love this one.
It's nowhere near a real pterodactyl, but
Oh, absolutely not.
Third one looks like a hawk.
mm-hmm. But they were all four flying. So I don't know what the difference riding versus flying would be, but
I don't really like this editor only because everything's so cartoonish.
Not always.
so when you say flying, it puts them a little higher above the ground.
Mm-hmm.
All those pictures are higher up. It's essentially the same kind of thing.
That looks like the dragon from How to Train Your Dragon.
Who, Toothless?
Yeah,
a
a
little
little
I
bit.
think it kind of does.
Yeah, it kind of does.
No, it's a little baby dinosaur. That's cute.
Hey, Justin, I'm going to make you the host.
Well,
Okay.
you leaving?
I got a call to the bathroom.
All right.
I can give you a report when I come back.
No,
Yeah,
No.
we-
Hey,
Fine.
you
we-
can-
Very
no
good,
thanks.
boss.
yeah, you can give it to somebody else because I'm about to leave. I
Oh,
got
okay.
stuff I got to do.
I'm about for a while.
Okay,
Yeah.
David, you're the man.
I'll see y'all later.
Okay.
Catch you
Bye.
later.
Justin.
Yeah, I gotta jump off too. My son ordered food and I gotta go pick it up.
Well, if you guys
Oh.
are all leaving, then we might as well just shut it
Yeah,
down.
you might as well just shut it down, Paul.
Okay.
Ah, well, then, now we're gonna have no AI fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
so
make
how about this?
David
Oh,
and-
show my AI
I'm gonna
thing
say,
that I
make
just came up with.
David or myself a a host because we
Okay,
can.
you want to stay? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm staying. Yeah, because I want to.
I'm staying too.
Okay,
Okay,
I made,
three of
I
us will
made
have
David the host.
Awesome.
Three of us will have some.
More AI fun, I guess.
Mike,
Yeah, we're just gonna.
what's up, Mike?
Okay, here we go.
Night train.
Here we go. Boom.
Mike's back.
Oh, I've just had a great idea.
What the fuck is up with his eyes?
I think he's at the 420 break.
Yeah, fuck the eyes. What's up with this dude up here?
He's having a dab.
That looks like a Snoopy meets a butterfly.
That does not look like Snoopy. The butterfly does not look like Snoopy.
I said Snoopy
No,
meets
I know.
a butterfly.
I know, but it's still weird. No, this one's believable. I could absolutely see this becoming an official image.
Oh, he's got wine and spaghetti.
And a fucking breadstick. I think.
He has no eyeballs in that one.
Hell, look at this guy. Both of
Garfield's
these.
flying.
Look
Yeah.
at Garfield. Look at Garfield. Look at Garfield's eyes. He's
I
got
don't
no
want to look at his
eyeballs.
eye. Hell, something's wrong. Snoopy.
At least Snoopy's eyes look
normal.
correct this time.
Oh, look, it's a little doghouse.
That's
It's Snoopy's house,
Snoopy.
yeah. And Snoopy in the cloud above that. Oh boy.
Now I've got one for you.
The
Yeah, what's
interesting
up?
things the AI doesn't do.
What you got, David?
Let's just stop this a minute. I don't know why it's not sharing that.
No, we see it. And Grinch choking Snoopy?
That's
Stitch.
what I thought.
no, that's the Grinch.
Grinch and
choking
Stitch.
Lilo. No, yeah, Stitch.
There you go.
Stitch, I'm sorry. Not Snoopy. And Stitch. Why does that look like The Simpsons?
Because he said
Because I
Homer
thought-
Simpson style.
Ah, I didn't see that last part.
Eh.
Look at Andrew's face. He doesn't know what to make of this shit. Andrew, you just look scared.
No, I'm just taking it in.
Okay. I've done one.
All right.
Let me see.
After you get one, after you do yours, I got mine.
Garfield
Aw.
riding a pterodactyl.
Ah, there you go.
Because the copyright
Uh,
images that can't be used, unfortunately.
Got airplanes in the background, which we didn't get on Stitch, right?
The Stitch one, yeah.
On the Stitch one,
this-
they didn't put any airplanes in the background.
Second on the right, it looks like he's got a parachute.
Yeah.
It's probably
Yeah,
a
he does.
backpack with lasagna in
Backpack.
it.
Yeah.
With lasagna.
Okay, I got mine.
Tim, what's up, Tim?
Come on in, Tim.
Ooh,
This is like the
Dominic?
stadium on the aircraft carrier.
On the battleship, yes.
Yeah.
An American football field built on a Boeing 747.
With a bit of a strange wing there.
oh, that'd be cool if there was a.
You know the interesting
could
part
travel.
about this?
What?
It kept it looks like the plane is the right size. It shrunk the field instead of keeping the field the right size and growing the plane.
Oh, Mark.
Yeah, it
Mark
looks a bit. That's not going to fly. It looks a bit off.
Mark said Stitch as a Hell's Angel.
Oh,
Oh,
my
God.
God, yes. Mark, that is amazing.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know the stadium and the airplane thing.
Okay, here's
I don't know that it turned out
one.
so great.
But no one cares. We all want to see Mark's suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
No one cares. We all want to see Mark's suggestion. Mark, you are a genius. Let's see what the chat's been saying. Nope. Hey, Tim.
How you doing?
Oh, wow.
Tim Jackson, how you doing?
Daniel, you're gonna have to save some of them for Laura.
Notice it spelled angels wrong. Probably for
It always
probably
will
for
because of copyright.
Yeah, because of copyright.
Yeah.
No.
You can edit it. It's not a problem.
That one they use 2 L's.
Oh,
jealous. Oh, angles.
you misspelled hell. I guess it is.
In this one, it used 2 E's.
But look, he's sort of got his name on the side. It's like
Yeah.
that's adorable. Oh wow!
Got it right on that one.
That one is right. Yeah. That one is very good. And spelled right, ironically.
Here, I'll tell you what. So when Laura comes on tomorrow, I'll send this in her chat because I think she would love this one.
Here's some I prepared earlier.
Okay. Let's see what you got.
There you go.
That looks great, actually.
Now, I would love to do that if I could just do that with an American flag.
Yeah, if it didn't have the flag on that, I'd like them.
As I said,
Yeah,
I've done
you
It's
would
nothing
like
to do with
the-
the flag itself. It's to do with
You
the
would
fact
like
that
the British Jack. I would love the American stars.
Okay,
I
well
like
then
the fire.
why not
I like the
just,
fire truck on the first one.
Yeah,
That's actually
just
kind of
copy
cool.
that and put American flag instead of Australian and see what you
What I
get.
want to know is you've actually put flying away from a fire with an American flag. It looks like it with the Australian flag. It looks like it's gone fick that and leaving that.
Well, yeah, you're right. It does.
Hail to the
Okay then.
audience.
Bye, David.
Maybe you should say carrying an Australian flag.
Yeah.
So he's actually got to have it in his claws.
Yes.
Yeah, because every time you put other words in there and it just says prompt block.
That's what I get. I tried the cocktail flying with the American flag and it says prompt blocked, which is why I thought that you had,
Maybe it's the American flag instead of this. Maybe American flag is blocked and the other isn't.
But why block one flag? but not the
Yeah,
other?
I have no idea.
exactly.
Because it makes no sense. Because
Yeah, that makes no sense because there'll be lots of people doing it, right?
I mean, the flags are in numerous movies.
And
TV
Daniel, you haven't
shows,
tried Stitch as
pictures,
Santa Claus yet.
I'll try that right now.
Stitch as Santa Claus would be
Adorable.
really interesting. Given the season, you could like print it out and stick it
Yeah.
somewhere, right?
You could sell that
what-
shit. You could sell that
just
shit.
Just call it Stitch Claus.
I admit it, the UK's best. But he's wearing an American hat. That's an Uncle Sam hat. The last one.
That's because I actually asked it to put an American admitting the UK is the best.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how good it is because I've never visited the UK. And Stitch Claus has come in.
Ta-ta!
Stitch Claus is
Here
coming
are the
to
results.
town. Stitch Claus is
Nah.
coming
Oh.
to town.
I love the double-ended candy cane he has.
Hey Tim, what about
I'd
Tim
say it's got it
Jackson
pretty
for
accurate.
president? What about Tim Jackson for president or vice president with Chuck?
You haven't Damien do that. There we go.
Yeah,
I
that
love
was
how this
not
one
bad.
has snow on the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It did okay. Not too bad.
We have any other Stitch requests? Ooh.
Oh God.
Like
will
how
be-
it's like
This
just
will
out of
be
nowhere.
interesting.
Oh God.
This will be interesting. Which Terminator and which version of Terminator?
Who cares?
Let's turn Stitch into a drone.
Oh,
Gotcha.
yes.
Just click create again. It'll do it.
But I'm wasting credit if it doesn't.
If it doesn't create it, it should give you your credit back. Robin Gitz.
We'll see. Oh no! Oh wow!
That is pretty damn cool.
That's badass. Okay, let's see. Door number 2.
Yeah.
I like that better.
Yeah.
I
I
like
like them
that one.
both.
Door
Next
number 3. Oh, that one's just adorable.
Yeah.
And door number 4.
Yeah, he doesn't look nearly as intimidating in that.
Right now we need Santa Claus as the Terminator.
Oh yes.
I'll be back.
I'll be back to give you presents.
You realize he's used 15 credits already, David? Not David, Daniel.
Yeah,
More than that.
Daniel, where did you get all your credits from?
I think when I first signed up, I got like 100 credits or some shit. Oh wow.
Holy smokes.
Look
Ooh.
at this shit here, gentlemen.
I wondered if it was going to use that version
and-
of Terminator.
And it's got the Terminator robots behind them.
Jesus.
Oh, that's badass. Holy hell, that's badass. That one's cool, but I like this one better.
Yeah. That one is great.
What about Stitch versus Predator?
Ooh. Oh, here. I don't know if that'll fly. So Stitch meets Predator. Here. After that, I'll do Stitch meets the Xenomorph from Alien. Because you know they're both aliens.
How about Stitch as the President of the United States?
I'm not putting the United States. I'll do.
Well, he's from Hawaii.
I'll do Stitch is the Predator. Aw. They're trying to outscare each other.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah. The hell is this supposed to be? Like a squid?
Apparently.
I love how much detail they put onto the Predator. So Xenomorph. Right? Is that how we spell Xenomorph?
Right, click
Yeah.
it and it'll tell you.
See if anyone said anything in the chat. I'm at work. Check for president. Tim Jackson. Check for president, vice president. I don't know if that'll fly. Hold on, I'm gonna get one of my snacks from around the world.
Didn't I just go back to Predator? Oh no.
Kind of
No,
looks like it.
It's Xenomorph, mammalian.
Actually, look, that looks all right. Looks like they're in a team together.
Yeah, teamwork. Oh, I got a good one. I got a good one. This will be fun. Oh, wow.
Not bad.
Huh? Look at the fucking thing. This supposed to be one of the aliens from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
One of these guys. I think this is supposed to be this.
Probably. The first one.
You like the first one?
Mm-hmm.
We're saving the first one. Hey, what's up, Paul?
All cleaned out for the moment.
Oh, great.
Do we have any more requests?
I took pictures.
I got pictures, so I'll stop sharing.
No,
No, no.
Oh no, I thought you meant AI pictures.
No.
No.
Yeah, as temporary
He's got a
host,
video. He's got a shot of him on the toilet.
as temporary host, I will not allow that.
That's it. Yep, you got to watch out for the hidden issues.
So, Paul, we've been going through like.
Paul, I've given you your house
Okay,
back.
I'm back. Okay.
We've been going through like Stitches the Terminator, Stitch meets Xenomorph, Stitches Santa, and then our personal favorite, Stitch meets the Hell's Angels.
Oh, really?
Here, I'll show you the Stitch meets Hell Angels.
Actually, I watched a little bit of it in the bathroom.
Okay, did you see this last one?
Yes.
Okay.
And they spelled Hell Angels wrong.
No, in this last one they spelled it
The
correctly.
last one they spelled it right. The other three
Oh.
they spelled it wrong,
Okay.
which is interesting. You would have thought they would have spelled it wrong the entire time, and they went about spelling it differently to spell it wrong. One was 2 E's, one was 2 L's,
and one had no L.
Yeah.
Well, we can't have Noel because then we won't have Christmas.
Yeah. What the hell, Noel?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. All right, do we have anything else that we want to see in AI? Anything at all, gentlemen?
I think you covered it, haven't you?
Yeah, enough for today.
What about Gremlins versus Red?
Gremlins versus what?
Versus.
Ooh, I got one. I'm not telling you guys what it is yet. Not telling you
Okay.
guys what it is yet, but we'll see if you guys like it. But it is Gremlins versus a popular character that's been around for 80 years. Boom. Gentlemen, I give you Gremlins versus King Kong.
Wow. Awful busy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's because King Kong poured water on him.
Mm.
Or he fed him after midnight. Which is like
that too.
Which is like it's always fucking midnight. After fucking midnight. Oh, that's cool. I love how these guys have little Santa hats.
Mm-hmm. Notice it was smart enough to do King Kong in New York City, right?
Yeah.
At least that's what it appears to be.
Not just in New York City, but in front of the Empire State Building as well.
Yeah.
Now let's swap out King Kong. Let's do Gremlins versus Godzilla. See what it comes up with.
Will it pick Tokyo?
You think?
As the background.
Or like the Japanese flag or something. I don't know. No, I don't think it's Tokyo.
Mm-mm.
But can we just point out how it got the Gremlins correctly this time? Like last time they were all fucking over the place.
Well, I've got some for you.
All right, let me just go through these last two.
Oh my goodness. No, that previous one.
Shit. All
It'd
right.
be nice if they were the scary Gremlins.
All yours, David. What do you got?
The AI versus AI battle.
Oh, wow.
Gremlins versus Predator versus Terminator in Independence Day.
Holy hell, that is badass.
Holy crap, a gremlin as Terminator.
It's the
Back
American
up.
flag.
Back up.
Oh, yeah.
It's a gremlin as a Terminator. Right in the center there. Holy.
Oh, that is adorable. Look at this little chubby little gremlin.
Okay, where's the gremlin in that one?
You can't see the gremlin
here. Yeah, that. Never mind. That one's kind of adorable. Yeah. The cute little gremlin with the.
Back over to you, Daniel.
Okay.
Okay. I've got one.
All right. Let's see what you got. Because it's going to come up with a while.
Yes, man. King Kong versus Mothra.
Ooh, another legendary kaiju. Nice.
Yeah, because it's always Godzilla versus Mothra. So I thought I'd.
King
and
Kong versus
in that
Mothra.
In that one, you've got the,
Yeah, it's
That's
in Tokyo. It's in
Yeah, that's
Japan.
Tokyo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why has it got the Empire State Building back in the left?
Well, for
So it
King
mixed
Kong.
it. It mixed
King
it.
Kong.
It up.
You
That
got
is
Mothra
interesting.
for Japan for Mothra and the Empire State Building for King Kong.
Yeah.
It's cool how it has like the mashups of different universes, you know?
Different
Well,
keywords.
It won't do any political ones, will it?
It'll do anything.
I'm scared to try.
Well, what I was wondering, can you put Donald Trump against the current president?
Versus Joe Biden? Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, this should be. How would it produce a
Chris is
cartoon
getting
result?
Content warning, this prompt has been blocked.
Okay.
Yeah, not surprised.
David, you said there's some. Okay, no. And I don't think I want to use your weird AI porn things to make that prompt. So
Jonathan Jackson wants to know what we're doing.
we'll make an AI, Jonathan.
Playing with
We
AI.
don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Killing
Exactly.
time.
Just killing the time.
What about if you put Donald Trump in Rocky?
I don't think that'll work, but let's see. Hold on, let me
All
check.
right. Come here a minute.
Hold on. First, I want to try to do mine. It might be, all over the place, but let's see. Terminator versus Predator versus Alien versus Godzilla in Independence Day.
I put pineapple, Konya, but it keeps bringing up a bloody pineapple.
Green Day. Green.
Holy crap! I gotta share this one. Look at this one, boys. Boom.
What's it? What is
It's a
Pop
green.
off.
It's a green sheep pineapple.
Where's Godzilla?
Here we go. I think this is Godzilla.
Yeah.
This is either Predator, I think. This has got to be some sort of Terminator.
Might not do him.
But this must be Alien. But this is cool because it's set, we get the American backdrop. We got New York.
You almost have the Empire State Building twice.
Huh?
You
Oh,
got
yeah.
the one in the center. Look to the left. That looks
Yeah.
like the Empire State Building from a further distance.
I like the little pinky one.
Oh, Lord,
get my
we
big
have
fat
some
butchies.
images to show you that we think that you would enjoy. Here's one. Here's two.
All right.
You don't have to get up.
Here's three. And then here's our personal favorite. Tell us what you think of this, Laura. Look at this.
Wait up. Laura,
That's all right.
she said it's all right.
Wait, Daniel, I'm not talking to you.
She's not talking to you, Daniel.
Wow, what's he done?
Stitch getting eaten.
Just don't worry about it, Daniel. She'll get over it.
All right. Nope. This prompt has been blocked.
Okay.
Boo.
I don't think anything Donald Trump would come up.
Right. Let's try.
Boo.
Nope.
They're absolute bums.
Well, guys, what do you think?
Man, I don't have a problem with it.
David's got all night. He doesn't want to go to bed.
Yeah.
Does it seem? It looks like it's blocking sort of personal names.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna hop off. I gotta
Yeah, I'm
hop in the
wearing
shower.
down.
Okay, Daniel.
But
Dominic,
I'll-
you have a good day. Thanks for being here. Rod, thank you.
Anytime. I'll come
Okay.
on tomorrow night. We can do some more of this shit. This is
Okay, Daniel. David, you behave yourself now, David.
See you
Me?
tomorrow.
I've only got 4 credits left. I can't get it to do what I want.
Okay.
Right. Catch you
Bye
up.
for now.
Bye-bye.